Hey everybody, this is Diane McCrae, and I'm going to give you some tips on how I'm doing my cookie baking parties, or cooking classes, I should say. I'm offering these as a free class to my friends and customers, and this is my fourth one I'm doing tonight, and they've been really successful. So I start off with them making a name tag, and I've always asked them to put their favorite cookie on there because it's something to talk about. And this time around, I'm having them roll dice. And the reason to roll the dice is to give them a prize. Last time, instead of rolling the dice, what I did is I had some envelopes sitting here, and each envelope had play money in it. And with that play money, they could use that as a discount to start shopping. I've got some items here from Cash and Carry, and if they'd like to buy it, I do have the Cash and Carry here at 20% off as a perk for coming to the cooking class. And they can also place orders in the catalog. Catalog orders are not discounted, but they can use that play money, the way I did it last time, to take money off of their order. And last time I did from $2 up to a $10 bill. Most of them had 5, and it really did help encourage sales. Now, I have 3 stations set up in my home. This is the first station, and I invite everybody to come in here when we get started. I've already got some drinks set up on the bar to help themselves. I've got some cookies out as well. And I just let them introduce themselves and tell me their favorite cookie and their favorite Pampered Chef product. And then I explained that this cookie recipe is the whole reason I decided to do these cookie classes. So I have some stuff prepped here. Before that, I talk about my personal favorite cookies. These are the ones I made ahead of time. There are some oatmeal scotchies. There are some caramel heavenlies. And I didn't make these, but I tell them the story behind the date delights, which was something my grandma always made. And I give them this recipe because I want them to know a little bit about me as well, building that relationship. So, back to cookies. Here, everything is set up. I've got everything pre-measured so that it's not chaos trying to get the flour. And I tell them about the little products that are here and how these are going to be made. I definitely talk a lot about the silicone mat, and about how amazing it is to cook, and the difference I found out when making cookies on metal versus stoneware versus metal with the silicone mat, and how it's now my best friend, and I'm an old stoneware person, so for me to change anything is amazing. I also have here my show binder, and I definitely let them know, there's some specials going on. And I go through my show binder just a little bit to tell them about what's going on right now. And of course I tell them, I've got all their freebies right there. So if they're placing a catalog order, they can get something free. Now with the dice, what I did is I told them, okay, who got a number 6? If you got a number 6, then that means you can get $6 off your order today. Who got a number 5? Okay, that's $5 off. A number 4 is $4 off. A number 3 is $3 off. A number 2 gets $2 off plus a season's best that I have here. And if you got a 1, you get $1 off, but you also get to go in here and pick something from my goodie bag. That way the ones that got a number 1 or a 2 don't feel like they got, the short end of the stick. And I also bring up some gift giving and my 5 favorite gifts under $10. And I go through those as well. Okay, now on to the second. I always like to make something in the rock crock too. Tonight it's going to be roasted vegetable pasta primavera. I make that and I serve it so that they're not eating only cookies all night. Okay, now into my dining room, I've got 2 more stations. Over here, I have the peanut butter cookie station. And so for this one, I just make those easy 1, 2, 3 peanut butter cookies. It's a cup of peanut butter, a cup of flour, 1 egg, and I let them use the cookie press on it. So we play with that. Again, I have the recipe sitting here. Oh, look, it's got cookie crumbs on it. I've got the recipe sitting here in a plastic page protector for them to make. And I've got the stoneware there for them to use. And then, you can't have a cookie party without talking about brownies, right? So I have the brownie pan out. And I show off the fabulous binder that I have here with the cookbooks that I will email to them for these different products, and I bring it right to the cookie booklet pan and go through some of that so that they know that it really should be called the not just for brownies pan, and give them some ideas. Here, I still got the wrap on, but these are the 2 cookies that I made that are not Pampered Chef cookies, but are my personal favorites. So I make those so that I can share them with them. Oops, sorry, got a chair in the way. Now, the third station down here is for the all occasion cookies. And so I have, and I do email all of these to them. So I've got the all occasion cookie recipe here. And what we're going to do is make lemon cookies, something real easy. But I explain how they can make so many different cookies with this one recipe. We're going to make them on the bar pan. We've got the creative cutters, the fruit and cheese cutters. We're going to zest some lemon to put into the cookie dough. And I do have the cookie dough already pre-made. Okay, because this one takes a little bit of time to make. And you know what? I can make one batch in that last 2 to 3 cookie classes. So there you go. Let them do some shopping. Let them do some baking and sharing and having fun. And that's it in a nutshell, my cookie class. Hope you try one and have a great time. Happy cooking.